it called? The show, I personally feel like the show started dropping off about midway through season 4, maybe a little bit more than that. Season 5 was bad. Everyone agrees season 5 was bad. Season 6 was better than season 5, but nothing can top the first 3 seasons. The first 3 were just so good.
Yeah, it just really established it. But then, like, all the filler shit started happening. We were with Arya for too long in one boring spot.
Yeah. We're gonna turn this down a little bit more. There we go. I enjoyed season 2 the most because it's when we got to be with Tyrion more. And I loved every bit of Tyrion in that season.
It was the best. No, wait, not him. God damn. I was thinking of somebody else.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingsley.
If the game's too loud, guys, and especially in comparison to me and Rave, let me know, because it sounds kind of loud to me, but I'm not sure.
You'd think he done it himself the way he tells
it. You want to know what else sounds kind of loud?
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Let's just say game loud. Was that after I turned it down already a bit? I'm gonna pick up this sword, oh boy.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and... Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
It's still loud. Okay. Even lower. Here we go, boys. We're going to 2 on everything. I don't want to get too quiet.
You are just a squire.
A moment of silence.
Oh, don't be an ass, Bowen.
I also, there's Telltale for this game is still using their engine they've been using since the original Walking Dead game. And I don't know how they did all the weird effects in it, but it made the engine look not so bad. I mean, it's still not great, but the way they tried changing up the art style at least a little bit makes it look... It makes it stand out compared to the others.
See? What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
You know, like it actually had funding.
I would hope it had funding with HBO behind it.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. This grows more far-fetched.
And they were able to actually make good characters in this game that weren't already pre-established in Game of Thrones.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Wait, now my voice is too loud?
His honor is beyond reproach.
Like, nothing's changed. Done. Voice meter is at 0 decibels. How am I so loud? Nothing changed. I'll turn it down a little bit. Through OBS itself. You'll have to let me know if that helps. I don't want to do too much because nothing's changed from last stream. But we'll see.
Never seen a field plowed so well as the day the
Maybe the mic was
Kingslayer
just too
dragged
close
poor
to.
Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
We did turn it down, Kirby.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North.
Okay, that's better.
The King
Great.
in the North. Tomorrow we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor.
For those who are not familiar with the series, this is the wedding of what's her name's brother and one of the what's it called? Hey, I was gonna say that. Oh god. The phrase. I forgot what her name is. Fuck.
As his father, I could not be more proud.
Caitlyn's brother.
Caitlyn Jenner?
No, Caitlyn Stark.
I'd
Oh,
rather
okay.
he were here.
Yes, my lord.
We're at the
also
wedding at the twins'
What's to be
rave.
done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your
Red
loyalty?
wedding, right? Yeah,
What
red
can I
wedding.
offer you? You served me well.
I seek nothing.
I'd say it's a nice
my
day
lord.
for a white wedding.
Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts
Oh,
when your
catch me
uncle
up.
put forth your names, my squire.
Bunch of different houses
And
within
you've
the world
erased
are
those
at
doubts
war.
entirely.
This is
It
an
would be
attempt to
honor
make
to
peace
see you
with two of the
riding by
houses
Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
by joining
Not as a
two
squire,
different houses
but as the
together in
equal of
marriage,
any man who serves House
and everyone's
Forrester.
celebrating the wedding.
It's well deserved, Garrett. Your
And a
hard
bunch of
work
lesser
paid off.
houses are supporting the bigger
Begging your
houses that are
pardon, my
getting
lord, but it's long overdue.
married.
Arrogance doesn't become
House
you,
Forrester
Garrett.
is one of the smaller ones that are
Outsiders
just part of the
judge your
army of the
readiness for
Starks.
dishonor. Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So,
I outrank you. You should help me.
See, that's one of the annoyances with the writing where they didn't know what to do with that choice there. They thought that you would be arguing, so they just kept that line in anyway.
Rub my armor,
Even though you
put
just
my boots.
you were passive about it. You're like, sure, I'll help. But he's like, well, you should help me. Well, you just asked, yeah, okay.
He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
oh, shut up, Bowen.
Still those strange
See,
little
that's where you're
bits.
lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel, and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the
Rob
greatest
Stark
honor in
is
the
Donald
Seventh
Trump,
Kingdom.
and he's going to go overthrow the
suppose
Clintons
it's
to
the big
claim the
farmer.
throne of the United States.
But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
That's
truth.
uh,
It's not like I'm making it up.
not the best example, but okay.
All I'm saying is,
Wow.
at this rate, we'll never be more
Great
than
moves,
this,
Ethan.
which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
No, we were carrying those
What a waste
jugs a
of
long
fucking time.
distance.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to
Poor
do
guy,
with
he
it.
feels really down.
How much further?
It's right over there.
And now it shows the twins, stronghold of the House Frey, the Red Wedding. I thought it showed it earlier. Maybe I shouldn't
Take
have
your
said so
time.
much earlier. That's
You
a
lot have drunk
guy who
your
works
share.
for the
Good
Freys.
thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
All of them have weapons. I wonder why.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
And they're loading up the crossbows. This can only mean good things,
Don't
guys.
expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine. They can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to
We're
go.
gonna be a good guy
Take
with
the
him.
fucking flagon already.
We gotta be a
Are
good
we?
guy. Yeah, with him
What's
at
wrong
least.
with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Run!
There we go. We saved him. Oh yeah, there's a lot of screaming in this scene. I forgot. Because everyone's being murdered. He quickly forgot about me. Rave, you gotta help me fight.
Run, Ray!
That way.
We gotta help Roger.
We have to get back.
Roger? Oh, he's gonna
Roger.
die.
No, we can't let him die, dude.
The king.
Well, don't tickle him.
I'm not going to. There we go. We got a shield now. Now we're being chased with the guy.
Ready, boys.
Wow.
Go. Shoot that one.
But yeah, you're gonna hear a lot about ironwood in this game, which is the shield we just used. It's a different type of wood that's just really strong, I guess. So just keep that in mind. Ironwood is literally wood, but stronger. Under the fiery cart. This is a great idea. Death by Pop's hands. Pop, do you have some sort of ulterior motive this time? I don't think so. This one is just... I can't really build up anything in this game, I don't think. That would be super like that. Plus, I'd be doing the same joke, basically, just in another Telltale game. There'll be some good moments, though. Into the horses. What a way to go. That's not how I'd want to die. Roger got stabbed in the knee. And then the horse landed on him. Bye, Roderick. Roderick's dead. Thanks a lot, Rave. You killed Roderick. I told you not to get him killed. You did the complete opposite of what I asked.
Because I had to.
Now we have to save our lord who is going to promote us.
The phrase.
I'm going to give you a promotion.
Jesus' neck snapped. Yep. Need ironwood to explain how those crossbow bolts don't just punch right through that wooden shield like they are designed to. Yeah, but I mean, it's what's it called? I'm not picking up the sword. I'm just gonna sit here. What happens if I don't do this? I'm just gonna watch. Oh, someone else. Thanks. Alright, no game over there. I thought it'd be a really silly game over. Oh, no, we're just getting our lord killed.
Wow.
What was I saying? The ironwood thing is a consistent thing throughout all 6 episodes. It's not just to explain arrows hitting it or anything.
7 hells.
You're wounded. I'm gonna point out the obvious.
Ow.
Yeah, the horse helped kill him. You're right.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Time to get
I'll be damned if I
a Valyrian sword. I believe the sword's Valyrian. Which is just really nice steel.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play the nice
No one
guy,
but him. Do you understand?
but we're also
You
gonna
must
be
swear.
we're gonna be an
Tell only your
idiot.
Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
We're gonna play him as the nice
my
idiot.
lord.
We're gonna tell everyone about the North Grove. Everyone gets to know,
You must do this
even
for
though
your
we're only
house.
supposed to tell
Go.
one person.
Kill those fucking
Ew.
foresters!
And if you need confirmation if the Lord actually dies, he dies here. He's fucking dead too. Bye, dude. Oh yeah, that's a really good sprint there. Totally gonna get away from the phrase with that kind of sprint. He's bleeding. Yup. Oh yeah, they do the little intro from the show too. Say what you will about the show, because I know Spaghetto at least thinks it's overrated. The music they did for the show, for the most part, is all really good, in my opinion. Especially,
in your opinion, you're a cool guy. That's my opinion too.
The Reigns of Casimir. I love that. I love that piece of music. Pop got his lord killed? No, the phrase killed him. There wasn't anything I could do there. Don't blame that one on me.
I guess you could say it was just a phrase.
I've never seen the show. What is it about? War, death, politics, magic,
And a whole lot of dead people.
and more dead people.
Sometimes they're blue.
Forrester lands. We're making it back, Rave. We're gonna make it back with the Valyrian sword. We're gonna do it. Yeah, but what if Morpheus were to fight us, huh? What if they just came out of nowhere and killed us? Then what?
So would you say they're joining in the phrase?
Oh man, a blood trail. Also, screw you for making that joke, Rave.
Come on, you liked it.
Nope. Didn't get me to laugh. I hate you.
I'll get you
No,
to
not
giggle.
the pig. They killed the pig. The first casualty of war. Everyone else at the Red Wedding doesn't count. If more phrase showed up, you could just do more easy quick times. True. I don't even have to do the quick times at times. They'll just save my ass anyway. Let's be honest. Oh, here you go, Rave. Here's a great question for you. Rave, do you eat blood?
Do I eat blood?
That's father's cut.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Kirby's asking. Maybe.
I mean, I
You
drink
don't
it.
know? Oh.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming. But at
Well,
least
yeah,
I'll
you're
have
gonna hear
plenty.
the name Boltons now. They're basically the Foresters' just nemesis. They're two houses that have been at war for years. Decades.
Move along, boy.
Maybe
There's
centuries.
nothing for
I don't
you
remember.
here.
Oh yeah, fuck this guy.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Oh yeah, fuck this
I'm
guy.
going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Oh yeah, our father, who's been working
I'll
for the
have that
Foresters
sword,
with
boy.
us, is dying at his farm now.
I was dying in my sleep.
Fuck you.
It's nice that we get to use a Valyrian sword to fight this guy. Just kidding, we lost it. Bye.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
But what they didn't know is that I
You're a pig.
got a pitchfork. What are you gonna do now, dude? And now you don't have a sword. That's one way
Oh,
to go
no.
out. Now the second guy's
Pitchfork
moving
has
in.
its uses.
No, I'll take that spike. I got this. Ain't afraid. Ain't afraid. Take it like a man. He just keeps missing. I don't even have to do anything. I'll take this sword. Fuck it. Yeah, swing. Oh. Oh, Jesus. It didn't let me win that time. Valar Morghulis. I actually got a game over that time. What the heck? Oh, it's literally the same exact dodges when I do that. Great. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Mercy, please. I beg of
You
you.
show mercy to
I
any
have
of
a family.
us.
They'll never survive without me.
Well, you should have thought about that beforehand, I guess.
No, please.
Oh wait, I forgot. I thought I was gonna play him as the nice guy. Then I voted the guy. I forgot.
I promise.
Well, shit. Don't worry, he's still a nice guy because that guy killed our family. So we're still the nice guy, I promise.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister.
Oh yeah, our sister's dead too.
You had a sister?
Yeah, Garrett had a sister.
I tried to stop them.
And now the dad's dead. Fast
Oh, his
run
head
for a
was
guy
pretty
stabbed
bad,
in the
though.
leg. Yeah. No F for you.
I'll kill
Wow.
the men who did this.
We already killed 2 of the men that did it. You just need the 3rd.
You could take his hat.
Babe, it's not in your nature to be nice. Who the hell do you think you're... Who the hell do you think you're fooling? But I am nice. I'm just mean in video games. There's a difference.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
We did it. We made it back to House Forrester. But we killed 2 Bolton men.
I was too late. They were
I
already
guess,
dead.
Bring the maester.
You-
Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
that's a tough one. You were in Bolton to do it?
2 White Hill
That's a
soldiers
push.
And a Bolton.
Eh, I'll have a good pun ready soon.
They killed my family.
I hate
And for
you.
what?
Uh-huh.
My sister.
You're not
she-
nice to me. But
she
that's
was only
because
8
you're
years
Rose, so
old.
it's okay. There's a
never would have
difference.
happened with the Starks.
I'm sorry.
Brother.
Rose.
Unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Right now, it's time to tell everyone about the North Grove now that we're back at House Forrester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh yeah, this is a nice scene. Are you ready for this, guys? This is something you've always wanted to see in a video game, right?
Me?
No, holding open a wound and then dropping maggots in it.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's how it
To
works
dark
now.
Days, I fear. To lose the lord of the
think
house
that
and
might
the eldest
make
son
things
through such a
worse.
despicable
Nope,
act
there
of
it is.
treachery and betrayal. Greater houses
See,
than
the
ours
Telltale
have
game for
fallen
Game
in
of Thrones
times
makes
such
me
as
sad
this.
because there could have been
The
a
late
better
Lord
game instead of
Forrester
this.
was
For
a good man.
instance,
And
this
poor
world lends
Roderick.
itself to The Witcher
A
3 esque
serious
open
man,
world
but he would have
RPG.
made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord
I
Forrester.
thought Telltale's
We can avenge them.
depiction of
us
Game of
free.
Thrones was
Now
alright.
is the time to find
Wow, this
allies,
is why
not
you killed me
enemies.
and left our child to be
future of
taken
this
care
house
of
is
by
in Lord
Reggie.
Ethan's hands
Oh
now.
man,
Although
The
he is
Sims was
young
great.
and altogether unprepared to lead.
One day we
Well,
may revisit that, maybe.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Why maggots?
Hold this
Because.
for me, will you?
We want the wound to not only
I
fester,
understand
but
from your
rot.
uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
He had no choice.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
He said, the North Grove could never be lost.
The North Grove.
Kind of had a
Interesting.
choice.
Perhaps it's more than just a myth. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
Just don't kill me next
I'd like
time.
you to walk
All
for me
right.
first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I could stop bleeding by sucking the blood, and were thought to prevent infections. Same thing with leeches. Oh.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
All right.
Yeah, but
Time to learn all about House Forrester in this very convenient scene. Oh yeah, they could also be used to eat dead flesh that could become infected. I remember that.
Asher.
I don't know. I think cutting away the dead flesh or properly
Talia
sewing
and
it
Ethan.
closed.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Alright, so you know how the show's all about the Stark children? This game is all about the Forrester children. We've already met 3 in this portrait.
Mira.
Now the 4th.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester.
And then
She's always
the
been
mother.
kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ryan.
Never easy being the 4th-born son. Lord
And
Forrester.
then the dead
It
father.
was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
And then the
Okay.
dead son.
He was our best warrior by far.
Although there's 2 more sons. Asher, who's in Essos, and what's
You seem to be
your
favouring
more
it.
sons?
Always sad
What?
to see a warrior lose a
Is that-
leg.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
What are you
Maester
doing here?
Tingrin, look.
Just
I'll
saying
show
goodnight.
you.
Excuse. Okay. Let's go sit in the Lord's chair.
Oh, that won't get you killed.
Nah, dude, it's all right. But there's 3 sons left. There's the 4th-born son Ryan. There's Ethan, and then there's Asher. Asher's exiled though, so basically 2 sons.
The Ironwood Grove.
Let's be honest.
Wow. With a name like Asher, was anybody surprised he's exiled?
Dude, he had to be exiled, otherwise he was gonna be killed.
An Ironwood shield.
From all of his edge?
The strongest wood in the known world. The Foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
Alright. That's the end of that.
I like how he just suddenly gets
I
up.
may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Alright. Let's show the sword to the mason.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Even a sword as strong as this would barely make a dent in a shield like that.
Give me 1 second. I turned down the mic in game, or on OBS again a bit.
No, you see there? Did your leg feel weak?
No.
It was
just wanted
picking
to
up
ask you.
my water bottle for some reason. Can I leave now? No, we're gonna learn about this so you
Who's
guys
the
know.
new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when
Pop,
you think
stop
about
exploding the shit. I'm sorry.
What will happen to me now?
it. Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see
Can I
Ethan?
see Ethan?
You need to talk,
Is he
so I'm
here?
no
Yes,
longer a
But I'm
squire.
afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Maester pretty much nailed it.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Dork.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
There we
Lady
go. And I actually
Forrester.
was mistaken. I forgot.
Welcome
Boltons
home,
are
Lord.
another house that
all
just
relieved to know you
control the
survived.
Whitehills.
Thank
Whitehills
you,
are
lady.
what the Foresters
Talia
are
asked to see
enemies
you.
with.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
As I said earlier, it was Boltons.
Is it true?
So, fixed.
Your family...
Man, all those White Hills keeping all the other hills down.
Yeah, fuck the
Green
Whitehills.
Hills matter.
Sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
His
were
son
with
was like
Roderick,
in a
no?
completely different
I'm sure
area
it
than
was
him. What was he
chaos and
supposed to
confusion, But if
do?
you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my
Like,
lady.
how were they supposed to know that at a
Done
wedding
to save him.
He was House Forrester's
they would just
best.
fucking murder everyone? Like, oh shit, guys. Oh, I am so sorry. I just realized that,
fat?
no.
Oh.
I just realized up because it's blocking subtitles.
Oh.
I just realized
Oh,
that.
shit.
And then we'll bring this down to the bottom left. I just realized that, guys. I'm so sorry. No one said anything.
Wow.
I was looking. I'm like, wait, it's
This has
covering
been so
subtitles
incredibly difficult for
a little
us,
bit.
especially the children.
You
But
should
I was
probably
told,
move that.
I was told you were the last to see
Ray,
my
why
husband
didn't you tell
alive.
me, you jerk?
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult
because
to remember,
I'm
but if
an
I may
asshole.
ask, was there
I hate
anything he
you.
said?
I hate you so
Any
much.
last words before he passed?
Everyone hates me.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
You revealed your secret message.
see.
Here we go.
You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank
Like you dead husband, you
Garrett.
let your
Of
son
course,
die
my
like
lady.
50 yards away.
Demands a response.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Ethan can't use that yet, though. He's still a child.
This was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
I don't know if anyone's familiar with them, but
Garrett,
two
you
best
understand what this
friends,
means. You
they
killed the
played through this
Bolton, and
game. I
Ramsay
loved their
Snow will want
playthrough of
his
it.
retribution.
Because I was basically watching it after I
We're
played
the ones
my
that should be
playthrough of it.
demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll
You
pay
should
for what they've
totally
done.
check that out at
much
some
I
point
promise.
if you like
But now
the
is not
best
the time
friends.
for vengeance. If not now, when?
We give them the sword back
We
in
have
the
to be
sheath.
smart.
That's how people
Ramsay
lose
Snow will
eyes.
be here within the week.
Yeah.
And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head. Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Their LA Noir
Ultimately,
playthrough is
it
great
will
so
be for
far.
Lord
I've
Ethan to
seen
decide.
them uploading videos
Just
on
a
that. I
boy
have
who
not
can
watched
barely
it
hold
yet.
a sword. He
I
knows
may start
nothing of
watching
how
that.
to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs
You
our
don't
help.
pay attention and
It's bad
fuck things
enough the
up? Now
Boltons
I
would us
really
bend
have
the knee
to.
and swear fealty.
They couldn't have fucked up
But
more
now,
than I did during my
this
playthrough. I don't
will
believe
accuse
that.
you of murder, and us of protecting
Can't believe
you.
it.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye, you'll say it was justice.
But we'll see,
They'll
maybe
say
they
it was
did.
murder. It's just the excuse
It's definitely
Ramsay Snow
something
would
I'll
need
check
to
out.
put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to
'Cause
see
now I'm
them
curious.
try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
We get to go to the wall.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not
Brave, we
in
get to
the
go
eyes
to
of
the wall.
Boltons. I'm
Wow.
afraid it's the
Good
only
job.
solution.
You just screwed
Especially
yourself
now,
over.
when the house is so
You're gonna
vulnerable.
die there.
Uncle,
But no, we had to
place is
find a
here.
way to
Who
get
would defend the
someone
house?
to say hi to Jon
Said we
Snow
need
so we
men
could
who
have
can
Jon
fight.
Snow in the video
There'd be
game.
nothing we could do to protect you.
Oh yeah.
To stay
That's
would
right.
bring destruction upon us
I'll be
all.
right back.
I know that's
It
not
actually
what you
works
want.
out.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I don't think anyone could fuck up more than you. You're probably right.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
All right. There you go. Oh yeah, and now we get to
Word
tell.
up to me.
Now we have to tell the guy about what we were supposed to only tell him about the North
God's willing,
Grove.
someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
you're the only family I have left.
Garrett's
In
so
my
sad
heart,
now. He's depressed.
I know I'll see you again.
The White Walkers are not sending their best people. They are sending rapists
been
and
waiting for the
criminals.
right moment to
We
tell
must
you.
man the wall.
What?
Damn.
What is it?
Stay silent. Let's not tell him. Let him be the only person we don't
If
tell.
there's something you need to tell me, then say it.
Lord Forrester wanted me to tell you. He said,
Aw, damn it.
the North Grove can never be lost.
We had to tell him. I don't know if that would have changed something. That would have been nice.
Sorry.
Fulfilled your duty
You
to
caught
Lord
me by
Forrester.
surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
I told the Maester
I need
and
to
Lady
know the
Forrester.
truth.
I told Maester Ortengrin and Lady Forrester.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information.
God
Which
damn
is
it.
why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon.
Alright,
may
I
need
won't
your
tell
help.
anyone else
But I
about
can't
the
say
North
anything more
Grove.
just
I can
yet.
keep
Just know the
secrets.
North
I'm
Grove
Garrett.
may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe
I feel
a
like
word of
Rave's
it to
already
anyone
back
at
and
the
he's just
wall.
waiting to find a
Become
pun
ranger
to
if you
re-enter
can.
with.
It will help.
And now
Iron from
onto the
ice.
wall we go.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Rides up to the wall. Hey, have you heard about the North Grove? That'd be pretty good. Wish that was an option. Maybe it is.
Wait!
Like, not to the same degree, but I wonder if that's like one of the first things I could say. I don't remember. It would be pretty great.
Be safe.
Before I leave, Talia, have you heard about the North Grove? Duncan's right there. Garrett, stop! Just go to the wall. Before I kill you myself, the White Hills won't have to do it. That's what would happen. Alright. Perfect pausing point. I'll be right back. I need a soda before I pass out. I feel a bit tired. Need that caffeine.
Haha, caffeine addiction. Okay, let's look at the chat. They don't pay attention and fuck things up. Your game could fuck up more than you. White Walkers are not sending their best people. They're sending rapists. Yeah. Wow. That's some fun dialogue. Don't mind me, I'm a sleepy boy.
Okay, doke. I got my soda.
I've got my TV. I got my snacks. Time to get coffee.
Can you share some of those snacks?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you need some soda? I got soda.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
There you go. Perfect. All right, let's do this, Ray. So we're going on to the next person because, surprise, we get to play multiple different people in this game. That's what I also liked about it. You see so many different viewpoints, just like the show. This is the other Forrester child, Ethan, the one that's supposed to be Lord now because Asher's exiled and Roderick's dead.
What about the last dude you were just playing?
If he was smart, he would reveal himself.
His family just worked under the Forresters. He was a squire.
Something happened to him.
Yeah.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten.
So we're gonna play Ethan
I win
for the entirety of the
Congratulations,
game
your lordship.
as a whiny child because he's a
Don't
child.
worry. It's just a game,
I
Ryan.
win.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
Mutters
And I
in sleep
promise
tell people
I'm
of
not going
North
anywhere.
Grove.
I
Or
wish
simply
Mira was
mutter
here.
North Grove
And Asher.
repeatedly. Wakes up good North
And
Grove
Roderick.
morning.
I do too. But Mira's in King's
I have
Landing
Western
and
Won't you
potato
come home?
wedges. Can I have
I
some?
don't want her
Damn.
to die too.
Everyone has food now. I'm
Ryan,
gonna
she's
have to get some
perfectly
snacks
safe,
after
I
the stream.
promise you.
I'm gonna watch the new episode of
I don't
Fargo
want
after
Dad
the
to die
stream. I
either.
can't wait.
Maester Ortangren
Only
said
3 episodes
he got
left,
sent to the
including the
wall.
one tonight. For this season, at
I'll miss
least.
Wow.
Garrett. He was nice.
I'd say
I
Garrett
don't
is
know
smart,
what he
but
did to get sent away like that.
we'll just say he
You
won't get hurt.
hurt.
He got hurt by those White Hill men. No one will
Garrett's
tell me
smart.
what Garrett
Hey,
did, but it
he
must
told
have
me
been
right before he
serious.
left about this North
heard
Grove
Duncan
thing.
and
Do
Sir
either
Roland
of you
talking.
know what the
They
North
said someone
Grove
will
is?
come here looking for revenge.
Oh boy.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well,
Can't have any because
Sir
I'm mean
Roland,
to you?
for one.
Alright.
He says
Fair
you can't
enough.
fight very
I'm
well.
sorry.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir
I'll have him
Roland forgets
punished.
himself.
Whiny kid. Here we
I'll have
go.
him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man.
That
He
expression
taught
she gave
Roderick
just
and
didn't look
Asher,
natural at
and
all.
he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
Like, I look
A
at their
lord should know how
faces,
to
and
fight.
I'm reminded of Mass Effect Andromeda sometimes, especially with her.
I was about to
Well,
say,
looks like
most of the
this.
faces in this game actually look fine to
We all
me.
used to play
I
here.
never had an issue with them.
You, me, Roderick,
Did you hear about
Her stick
Andromeda
just
We'll
today?
be out here for hours.
No, but your stick
was
just
I?
went through
You
you.
weren't born yet.
Yeah, well. No,
It's so much
I
fun.
fucking...
Then
Guy at Kotaku was
everything
digging,
changed.
and so he got a bunch of
Roderick became so
information
serious,
anonymously.
the Lord
Well,
in training.
he knows who they
No one
are,
smiled anymore.
but
Hang
he
on.
has to put them as...
Hang on,
Asher just got
Pops.
angry.
I know what you're gonna say because
Kotaku.
Kotaku. I know, but hold on.
Promise
I
me
don't
you
know all
won't
the
be like
details. I
that.
didn't go reading
Please,
into all of it.
just be
I read
you.
a small portion,
I like you the way
and I
you
stopped
are.
for the moment because it was just the portion they linked as
I
an
know a
image on
lord has
Twitter.
many responsibilities,
It was one of
but
the
you don't need to be like them.
journalists, writers, whatever you want
It's
to call
for
them.
you to decide for yourself. I hope you don't change. I'd rather have
So
a
you're
brother
talking
than a
to
lord.
developers within BioWare. Before posting this,
But
they reached out to
since you're the
EA
new
and
lord,
BioWare
You can do
through
anything you
normal
want.
I
channels
suppose.
to see if they had any
Everyone will
comment
have to do as you say.
on what they were about to
So
post,
I
and
can
they
have all the
didn't.
sweets I want.
But a bunch of different
How can it be
BioWare
that
devs
simple?
talked
It
to
would be
him
nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
anonymously.
But Ethan will
Like,
be a good
no
lord.
names were said
A
because they
proper
could get
lord.
in trouble.
You have to understand. Being lord is a great
The game's been in development for 5
Can't
years.
just fool around.
The
Thank
fully
you for
released
that,
title that we saw
Roderick.
in March, the majority of what the game was made in the last 18 months of development time. All the rest was scrapped.
Oh my god. I think I know
What's the
what
matter?
got it scrapped
Lord
though.
Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
And
He's
EA
come
just
demanding
they sold it. They sold it
Can't you
as a
meet with
game.
Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Oh
Have
my
that
us.
the
God.
Please,
patriarchy.
Ethan.
He's demanding
Fucking
an audience with the Lord.
EA, dude.
We really
They
must
do-
go.
Fucking
Your
BioWare.
You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command
That's
Ethan
because
to stay
BioWare
with his
is so
family.
mismanaged
I'd rather
now.
stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps
don't
the
know
Lord
what
could
they're
play
appealing to
games
anymore.
After he tends to business.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
It's just, I don't know, dude. I don't know how a game could be in development so long and not just be scrapped at that point.
Duke Nukem Forever. And
Yeah.
I think like Ni no Kuni. No, not that. Not Ni no Kuni. That's a completely different game.
They showed up unannounced.
I found that
Lord Whitehill is in a lather.
specific
I
fact
assume
for
you explained
Andromeda
to Lord
just
Ethan why they're here.
mind-blowing.
Business with Garrett.
18
I
months.
told him.
The majority of what
Lord
you've
Whitehill knows
seen
Garrett is
was
a
only
squire to
done
his
in
house.
18 months.
Or was, I suppose.
Is,
I mean, it
was,
makes
makes
sense.
no
It
difference.
It explains a
All
lot.
Whitehills were clearly
It's
in the
just-
wrong, so don't give him any
I
satisfaction.
wish I could say I was more
If you wish
that
to
EA
stay
would
Lord
do
of
such
his
a thing
house,
and just release a
show
game
him the
like that,
same
but
defiance.
I'm
Let's
really
not do
not, I guess, at
something
the end of the
rash.
day.
Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
At this point,
I'll throw him out the gate myself. if you
EA
like.
and BioWare,
Now
because
is not the time
Dragon
to
Age
anger Lord
Squisition
Whitehill
2
any more
was
than he already
underwhelming.
is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and
Even
dead.
that dumbass Garrett killed like 5 dudes already. Yeah. Hey, look, it's Lord Whitehill, our nemesis. You'll see him a lot.
Lord Ethan, is it? My
I see you,
condolences
I
for
got
your
first piece of
father and
pizza.
brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a lot.
Just wait to have one slice.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive a dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare.
Wow.
And I'll do as I damn well please.
Whitehill's an asshole. If I shook his hand, he would just pull me in closer to say that dagger line. And then you'd be really like, oh my god, he just said that.
Bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself.
Well, you have him
old
surrounded.
Man.
He's talking shit about your lord.
That's how
Or, I
you
mean,
talk to a lord.
the old
you
guy, your
Forresters
dad.
have shit on us for generations.
Think,
Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they?
He's time to kill him.
We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
See, let's see if we can get a kid to
And
kill
we've been
this
his
guy.
bannermen for
Wanna
5
try it?
fucking centuries.
Yeah.
You cunt.
We'll see.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood.
He was
things
like,
would have
okay,
been
we didn't quite
different
manage to
between
kill the
us.
Mass
You
Effect series with
squandered
3,
your
so let's
share.
give it
Our
another
share
go.
was
4
taken
years
from
later,
us.
wait, is this
They're no
game actually
fucking
gonna be
choice
good?
but to harvest what
Can't
was
have
left.
that. We have
What
to
is
try
it you
and kill
want,
the
Lord
series so we
Whitehill?
can reboot it in 5 years. And you were trying to tell us this will be good? Scrap it. I doubt what they had beforehand was good either. If the last 18 months, it was,
Your man, the
it's one of those
squire.
cases
We
where
were
it's
minding
just
our own business.
in
Keeping the
development
king's
hell.
peace, as his lordship here said, when your
Fucking-
man attacked us for no reason.
Oh my god. And the
Yeah.
people...
Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it
What's it
happened.
And you
called?
admit it was your man who killed my
The
men.
people that were
And a
saying,
pig farmer
okay,
at
well the
that.
game's not
How
good,
do
but you should
answer
support
for
it
your squire,
anyway to support
Lord
the devs
He
are
acted
stupid.
in
I've
your
seen those
name,
posts.
And you are the lord
Ew.
of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers.
There was
not
a
soldiers.
specific developer
Soldiers worth
that
100
won't be
of their
named
type. Where's the
that was
fucking
like...
coward who killed my men?
Well, he's
I know
always
he's
like this
here.
with everything, and it's probably
What have
because
you
he's
done with
also a
him?
developer, so he'd want people to do it with his game if it was bad.
I sent him to the wall.
You.
He says, well, you should
And
buy it
you
to support the
call yourself a lord.
developers, even if it
You're
is a
no
bad
lord.
game.
You're a fucking puppet.
It's like,
I'm not leaving
I don't-
until I have my justice.
why
Now
do
bring
you
me the
have
coward who
any
did it, or you'll answer to
fucking,
Roose Bolton.
why
What
do you
kind
have
of
such a
fucking
large
house
following
is
when you
this?
say
A
shit
house
like that?
of honorable men.
I'm putting my finger.
Lady Forrester.
I'm
You
having a
bellow like a
tantrum.
wounded boar, Lord Whitehill.
If it's not good
Have
in
you
18
forgotten your
months, then why
manners?
still sell it? Because it had the Mass Effect
I mean
brand
no
on it.
disrespect to you, my
Meaning
lady.
Yeah.
that the fanboys would
Considering your
automatically buy it
losses and all,
because
but this-
people don't learn from No Man's
this is
Sky.
not
That's the
over.
biggest example
It's
in
over
recent
when my
times
son
that people
says it
refer
is.
to now as to why you shouldn't pre-order games.
And they also
I've
did
heard
the whole
enough, Lord
huge
Whitehill.
mod diversity
Ethan
push.
is Lord of
So
Ironmouth now.
they thought
By
people
rights,
would
his
buy
word is law
because
here.
of that.
If that displeases you,
That's
turns out
that's
they
just
did
a
it.
lot of people doing it now too. It's an attempt to say we're being
lad
progressive, and if you
may
don't
be
support
lord
us,
of
then you
this
must not be progressive.
house.
It's just another.
Lord
It's like a
Bolton will
pressuring
have the
tactic.
final say. I'll send
Oh
him a
yeah,
raven
and it's
letting him
falling
know a
flat
Forrester
huge.
man
Like, did you
killed
see
one of his
what
own,
happened
that
with
the new
RuneScape recently?
Lord Forrester lied to my
I
face
heard
and
something about
denied
them
me
doing
my
a
justice.
Pride
Then we'll
event
see
because
whose
it's Pride
word
Month.
is law.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
what it was or what it was about. That's all I heard though.
Like, normally the
craven,
RuneScape
Lord
community is
Whitehill.
informed ahead of time of these things. And sometimes they can vote on which events come in and which don't. And this one was not informed, not announced earlier. It was just suddenly thrown in.
I was wrong about
And,
your son, my lady. He stood
people
up to him
didn't
like, a
like
true
that.
lord.
you were brave.
So
my
what they
son,
did was
but you'll
they,
need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow
like a bunch of
arrives to see you
people
bend the knee.
put on
Prepare a raven.
white
You need to
desert
send word
robes
to Mira
just
in
to
King's Landing
protest
at
the
once.
event, and they started banning all of these people even though they didn't say anything wrong or whatever, even people who were just standing in
Your
the
sister can
area.
help us.
And
Although just a handmaiden,
it was just
she
ridiculous.
has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady
Jeez.
Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons
and these
at
are
bay,
people who have been
if it's
playing
presented
the
to her
game
as it should
for
be.
over a decade.
My God.
So yeah. Now now that's getting like some bad publicity for Jagex. And then like Marvel, you know what happened with them? Oh, literally none of their issues were selling
It was
anymore.
very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
The only thing I heard that I remember being talked about with Marvel, and this had to be sometime last year, I don't think it was this year, was they made Captain America, they did an alternate universe type deal, and made him part of Hydra. And I was like, oh man, something different. Cool, but everyone hated it for some reason.
Well, the reason why they hated it is because Captain America was not only like an American symbol, he was also created by a Jewish man.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding.
The American symbol thing is just kind of like, well, what if something did fuck up, and then they build it up to someone else becoming Captain America, and Steve Rogers is just no longer considered Captain America within that universe or whatever. But if that's the case, I guess.
There are tons of other American symbol characters that they could have done that with. But Captain America is something a little sacred.
Okay, I guess.
And
it's
I don't
a bit
think
more
you want a
understandable
Jewish
then.
creation representing Nazis.
Yeah, it's a bit different when you say that, because I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
But I always thought, like, what if they're trying to attempt to build it up to something and transfer over the Captain America thing, but if Steve Rogers himself is the character, not just Captain America part, is what you say, that was a Jewish creator, then yeah, it's a completely different scenario. Unless the Jewish man did it himself, but I imagine he's passed by now. He must be older. If not,
oh no, he's been dead for a long time, but
that's what I thought.
Especially now when your
yeah,
family
you don't
so
want to do that
desperately
then.
needs her help.
like, that was Jack Kirby.
Okay, so by the way, chat, because we were talking while it was transitioning over, this is Mira, another daughter of the Foresters, but she's in King's Landing working as a handmaiden for Marjorie.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, I thought she was going to be making Marjorie.
Later would be best.
Of course, ma'am.
So Mira is the character we're going to see a lot when it comes to a lot of the political stuff in the game, because it's King's Landing. And
Lady
while I don't
Marjorie,
care
you're
too much for
I was hoping
Mira
there
as a
would be time
character
for us to
herself,
talk.
I like everything else in
Come,
King's Landing
there's
in
something
this
we
game.
must discuss.
And Mira's still
Well,
not
it
a
is
bad
that-
character, she's just not my favorite.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a
She's
friend
there.
than as my handmaiden.
Yeah, she
A dear
exists.
friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
They
And you know how I
actually,
feel about what's
in
happened
one
to
of the
your family.
seasons,
I feel your pain as
showed
if it were my own.
Mira
What you've suffered
in the
is
show.
beyond
Like, it was the
imagining.
same outfit, same
And
hairdo,
your
everything.
poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say,
Well, Ghost,
especially here in King's Landing. now that
that's
I'm the
not
queen.
exactly.
To have a
They weren't
handmaiden from the
exactly
north, whose
Nazis.
family
They were
fought
just
for
like
Robb Stark.
they just got
Raises
fed up with
questions at a time I can least
like people
afford.
getting in their way, like
Cersei
killing people.
herself
So they
called
just
me
said,
this morning outside
"Okay,
the royal
that's
cell.
it. We're taking over everything. You guys obviously can't do it yourselves." So
She
then they just
mentioned
took
the
over the
Northern
entire
Girl
world
in
with
my
their
service,
superpowers.
and she
With
painted you
DC,
a
and they
traitor.
did it with Injustice. What I like about
She was
that
very pleased with
is they
herself.
took, like, Superman, they turned him evil.
Her face was full of mirth.
Like, I
Yeah.
find,
Said it.
I'm
And they
not
did it in a
traitor.
perfectly logical way.
Of course not.
like, he killed Joker.
It's only an
Yeah, they
excuse
built
to
up to it. I
torment
don't know
you
how they
and,
built
by
up to it with
extension,
Marvel.
me.
Or
She demands an
Steve
audience.
Rogers.
She wants an apology.
was
of
just
some
out
sort.
of
For
nowhere.
what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor
oh my
her.
god, did you
Tell
see
her what
Marjorie's
she
face
wants
for
to
that
hear.
scene? Like, one of her eyes were half closed. The other was
Wow.
wide
Queen
open.
Regent is ready to receive
I'm
us.
thinking
I
they
just
screwed
saw
up
it.
in that scene. I don't remember seeing that when I last played this, but I totally
It
could
always
have
takes
just
the
passed by
second
it.
playthrough to catch everything.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
All
You may
right, here we
feel
go.
one thing,
This
but
is
you
where
must
we have to
say
choose
another.
sides with politics and stuff. Do we want to be on Marjorie's side or Cersei's side? By the way, we're running into Cersei here.
Ew.
What do you think, Rave? Do we want to please the Queen or Marjorie?
I think Marjorie.
Sure about that?
I'm not sure about anything.
We're playing the Game of Thrones. Rave. We're in King's Landing. You have to know or you'll die.
Good. This place sucks.
Fuck you, dude.
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Oh yeah,
Aren't you
Tyrion's here
looking
too.
Lovely this evening.
You know, he
Tyrion,
does far better voice acting in
Grace.
here than in Destiny, I promise.
With your permission,
I don't know
allow
what
me
they
to
were thinking with
introduce
Destiny.
Lady Mira of House Forest.
I'm thinking they just kind of threw lines at him and expected him to do something.
Oh, no, what they did? He brought in a magazine
Your Grace.
and just sat up on his stool, then would just lean
Girl knows
over
her
and voice his
courtesies.
lines, go back to
Impressive.
reading.
You may rise.
He's not, he's an
House
actor,
Forrester is a northern house loyal
but he's not
to
a
the
voice
king.
actor, but he can
Are
voice
they?
act in this
I beg your
because he
pardon, Your
knows his
Grace. I
role,
wasn't
what he's
talking to
doing.
you.
But that's what
But
I
he's
mean.
so
Maybe they
into
didn't
it.
give him direction, and so
Is
he
your
just said,
family
"Fuck
loyal
it,
to
I'll just be an
Perhaps
asshole,
you should ask the new Lord
and you'll pay me
Forrester.
anyway."
He's not here, is he?
Yeah.
She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Oh yeah, the Boltons betrayed the
Old allegiances
Starks.
are not easily
Thing
abandoned.
that happened at the Red
But
Wedding.
now that the war is over, we must
Forgot
look
that
to
detail
rebuild
wasn't
or
mentioned
forge
yet in
new
game.
alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
Many
I imagine
desire
you'd do almost
Ironwood.
anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Marjorie seems sketchy as fuck.
Ask any Lannister,
Maybe.
and they'd do whatever was
Gotta say, they
necessary
know
to
how to
save
dress
the
royal
hostile
guards in
rock.
King's
It
Landing.
would be
Yep.
unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
I love
It
Tyrion.
raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear
be right
Marjorie
back.
here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false
Okado.
assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Sorry about that. I'm just partially
sure
tasty.
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I
What?
would be true to the king, your grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
We
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
we played into
dangerous handmaiden
Cersei's
in
favor.
all of
Marjorie's not gonna
Kingsland.
be happy.
My sense is
Playing the
girl
Game
is
of Thrones, if we
almost
piss off
everything she
Cersei, she'll
wants,
kill everyone.
which is not very encouraging.
I've watched Game of
Anyways.
Thrones. She's insane.
She's going to do it
I'd like a word
anyways.
with you, if I may.
Yeah, but maybe I'll die
course, Your Grace.
later rather than sooner. And now we get to have a conversation with Tyrion,
I'll walk you out.
the best character in the show.
This may come
Doesn't
as a
that
surprise,
bring a
but I met your
Tyrion
father
to your
once,
eyes?
at the tourney at Lannisport.
That was
Even
a
then,
stretch.
I hate
God,
you.
what's with me tonight?
We only
tired.
spoke briefly, but your father struck
Brave.
me as an honorable
I am.
man.
You're gonna play Overwatch with us
You have
this
my
weekend, right?
condolences for his loss.
Nope.
These would be trying
I
times
can't.
for your family.
I'm going to
even
be
under the
busy.
best of
Not at
circumstances.
all.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind
Maybe.
of you to say.
Double
Late at
XP.
night.
Double
That
XP
certainly
weekend
took
starts
courage.
tomorrow
To
at
so
8
publicly
p.m.
declare your
Eastern.
loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear.
And we can all
Poor
level
Lady
up.
Marjorie was humiliated.
We
I
can
think
get
that
all
might be
food
the only
boxes.
time I
Quite pleased.
think that might be
It
the only
was
time I'll
quite
be
the
able to
first
play
impression. I, of course, found it all
that
highly
single
entertaining.
night.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I
Tyrion.
have our differences.
Fuck.
She
We're
takes
really
great
blunt,
pleasure in
aren't
her
we?
little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Ooh.
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give
Short
your ironwood
boy
to another house.
Got
It is the
no
master
reason
of coin
to
who decides such matters.
live.
The crown needs
He got
boats.
little
Boats need
hands,
wood, and I speak for the
little
crown in
eyes.
this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
I don't want to see
And you'd be
things.
wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl,
Yes, I
aren't you?
am.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I
There we
promised
go.
Sansa I would join her for
He's
dinner
gonna help us, maybe.
3 beautiful
As long as we don't
bottles
get
of
caught.
Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them
You'll
makes
get
me
caught.
thirsty already.
Thank you for the
Everyone gets
advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of
That's fine,
vipers
yeah.
to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the
Yeah,
wedding.
now it's gossiping
Of course,
time
you
with
and
the
I are
girls
seated
in King's
way at the
Landing.
back,
Oh boy.
Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah,
Fantastic.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
She's fucking with
I'm
shit.
told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
She's fucking with the seating.
Handsome.
And quite passionate.
No.
From what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right
Get her to stop,
introductions.
Brave. She's
Who
gonna get
knows?
us in
We
trouble.
might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Go over there.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would
Damn,
marry
very
him.
noble.
Imagine the power you would have.
Mira's
as
being
queen of the
normal,
7
noble,
kingdoms.
while Sarah's just
I
being
might even allow you to be my
gossipy
handmaiden.
still.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
And now we're gonna get in trouble.
Well?
Wow,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Where now the dumb shit where it's like, no, this is a battle plan, okay? Although
The
it
Queen
somewhat
was
is in a way, I
pleased
guess.
by your
It's the
display.
political side.
I'm just glad it's over.
Who knew that
King's Landing can be exhausting.
seating at a wedding could determine
There's
whether a
always someone
war
to please
starts or
some
not?
perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Ew.
Ew.
Do you agree?
Ew.
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 It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. My mother
Nope.
wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family.
Not yet. We can't do
But
it
as you
yet.
said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so
Oh
near.
boy.
And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Gotta be cautious.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
That's kind of like a non-choice. Didn't really matter what happened here. Oh yeah, Rave, you ready to watch this part?
No.
Too bad.
I'm a bad dude.
Seven hells.
Makes a lot of squishy faces. Yeah. Or squinty, not squishy, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still true.
Oh no.
Shall we?
If you punch him a few times, they might
Did you
turn
know my
squishy.
ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
That's just me.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Ramsey's fucking
Didn't make it easy.
insane.
What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
I think the more you move,
How much
the more
further is it
likely you'd be seen.
to
Right?
these
I guess.
Foresters.
What's up, Rave?
I think the more you move like back and forth like that, the more likely you'd be seen.
was that?
But I guess it doesn't work like that here.
Yeah, but whenever it gets red, I have to hide. So, I mean, that's just how they made the game. It doesn't make sense.
There.
Ew.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
We're gonna stay still and hope for the best.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
We did it. We're fine.
Did you?
Hey, Ramsey, have you heard of the North Grove?
Damn it.
That'd be pretty funny. Just walk up. Hey, Ramsey, have you heard of the North Grove? And he starts flaying me. Oh, man. That'd be, an interesting scene.
Yep.
Look, it's the Bolton flag.
It's bolted on.
Now we get to see the flayed man.
Bloody
Here we
hell.
go. Were you guys ready for that? I just got in and I can't wait for Popcron to somehow fuck everything up. I don't know if we can do that in the first episode quite yet, but maybe. Never know.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you.
I believe you can,
Gerhard the
Pop.
Tall,
Wow.
Who founded our house.
Boltons have a
and your
charming
grandfather,
flag. Yeah.
Lord Thorin the Bold.
Delicious.
Who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
Basically, what's going to happen here, they're going to
But your
say it in a
father did
second,
not
but I'll
bear this
just explain it.
responsibility alone.
They're going to want me
He
to
and every Forrester
choose
lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all
Sentinel,
others.
which he's saying
The
right
Lord
now.
Sentinel.
It's basically a guy that's like
Forrester
my second-hand
traditions
man.
demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Kind of like, the King's Hand.
Keep walking, you craven
Except
son of a
for
Move.
smaller houses.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Ew.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Alright. Oh yeah, we have to make a bigger choice here. There's someone who stole stuff.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh, not only did he steal, he also tried leaving. I forgot.
This house is doomed.
Wow.
Fuck this guy.
We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief.
I gotta show
Eric
people
was
as the
supposed to be
new
guarding our weapons, but
lord,
instead we
a
caught him
kid
stealing them.
who's boss. So what will we do?
2 shields and 3 spears.
I guess you could say you're a boss, baby.
You stole from us.
I'm the boss,
Feared for my
baby.
life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks.
This guy's
I've a family
delusional.
to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these
We're
words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
This guy doesn't
Never
believe in
survive
us.
the coming winter.
I don't believe
Then
in
you admit
us.
to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord.
Well, yeah, Sir Royland.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
And men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Oh, man, they're setting up another choice here. What will we do?
I will decide.
The exact opposite. Run away.
He's a thief!
If only.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
But you admitted to the crime. You're not
Please.
innocent.
My lord, my family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, named
He doesn't
you.
need fingers anyway, right?
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Be nice, babe. No, he's a whiny kid. He wants to prove himself.
My lord, please! Please, no!
I'm gonna shower the train is still on when I get back. I'll return. Okay.
My lord, normally it is the
Wow.
Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I'll do it.
I will carry out the sentence.
Don't accidentally get 4 fingers.
This is injustice, my lord!
God damn it.
Ready? Chop!
Wow, that was accurate.
Yeah, dude. Good thing he didn't cut off the 4th on accident. That would have been great. Oh shit! How do I repay him a finger?
That was
Good thing
certainly
you did
Give
unjust.
him a piece of bread.
The Lord must
Okay.
mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself.
Good thing you didn't get his index finger either, because
Did what I had to
then he
do.
can't do his finger
Didn't
guns.
bother me.
You heard what the thief
Fuck
said.
you, Rave.
I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
We gotta trust
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message.
Stole
That
from
is
you,
why
but you
there
were
is
being
one
unfair to
Lord
me,
above all.
basically.
And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
Oh yeah, so I have to decide between Sir Royland and Duncan, Garrett's uncle, who should be my second-hand man.
The bracer of the sentinel. The
Uh,
badge of office.
the one dude.
Tonight is your first small council.
What one
meeting.
dude?
It would be wise to bestow
The
this
guy with
bracer
the
upon your
face.
chosen sentinel then.
Alright, which guy
to show
with the
that you are
face?
decisive and in control of this house.
Because currently there's 2
Your
guys with
sentinel will
faces
wear
on
this
screen
for
right
all
now,
to see.
and neither of them are a choice I can make.
Take it.
Shit.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Never mind not showering. My sister
you
was
put
like,
it?
let me use the bathroom before you shower, then got in the shower. Nice! Oh, and Pop, it's gonna be Sir Royland. You don't know that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We gotta walk fast. Here we go.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan.
Paused.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
what is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied
Boy's
it
our
at the
boy.
Citadel. The wood may be black,
Maybe.
but I
Oh
see
man,
gold.
how can I
An
argue with
entire
that now?
forest of
Try Hard
gold.
Fighter's
What do you
kind of
mean?
convincing me now.
It is our greatest asset, my lord.
Roy's our boy. Roy's
Why not
our
give
boy.
some of our ironwood to House Bolton.
We may
and
have to
them
go
leave
with
us
Sir
be?
Royland
We could
now.
ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
Boy.
Or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give,
Or-
Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next...
It's gonna
2
be
ridges,
Rafe.
it
Rafe, I
should
choose you as my
satisfy
sentinel.
Ramsay Snow, I imagine.
Oh,
Bloodlust.
boy.
You're to
and
give
often
me
bold
advice,
by
and then
gifts
I am
and
to
gold.
never listen to it. Are you willing
be
to
the
accept
best
this
advice.
role?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Spaghetti pants.
Hey, look, it's Malcolm, the Forester's uncle.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
We're gonna get Asher back. He's no longer gonna be exiled.
She said nothing of this to
Oh,
me.
boy.
She fears
Wait, what'd
you
you
will
do?
not agree. I told her
You
my
get to
place is
learn
here,
later on.
that I'll be of no help to you in Essos.
Shit.
But she insisted. I will hold, of course.
It's a secret.
Until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
I like all the clacking of the swords in the background of this conversation. Really helps.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
Wouldn't be such an annoyance if it wasn't the same clacks every 2 seconds. And it was not so loud.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Now we have to talk to our sister. I like how perpetually sad girl is so upset you actually enforce the laws. The communists throw her out of a helicopter. Damn. Throw her off of the dragon more like.
So cruel.
Damn.
God damn it.
I'm worried about you.
I did what I had to. I had no
The way you
choice.
punished him.
Always have
He was so
choices.
cruel. He
I can't
stole.
afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
You guys happy about these swords in the background still? We got further away at the same loudness.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Okay, so
that's a
when you're
lie.
strong and
Talia's lying to
decisive-
us.
I only wish you did too.
Yeah, when you're strong and decisive,
You've
she
always
doesn't
given me
like
good
you.
advice. Thank you.
She's like, I'm just as good as Roderick or Asher. That's just not true. I'm a child still. Gotta talk to Duncan and Royland now.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Don't break anything.
Of course. And if I may
I
ask,
break
who do you
everything,
favor
especially
for
the rules.
Perhaps I can share my
He's a
insight.
criminal and she's like, just let him do
And
crimes.
talking
Nothing
can
bad will
sometimes
come
help
of
you make a
relaxing
decision.
laws publicly.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority. I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Alright, now to talk to Sir Royland.
And we're done with Duncan.
Yeah. Time to talk to Roy, our boy. I mean,
Sword
Sir
up.
Royland.
Swing left.
Yeah, let's get rolling with
Sorry.
Royland.
Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest,
Roy's our
nastiest
boy
looking group front and
2017.
centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power.
Alright,
especially
Rave,
when
you
you're
have
weak.
you have a couple minutes
Thank you, Sir
to
Royland.
come up with a better
let you get back
tagline
to
than
training
Roy's
these
our
men.
boy for
Thank
Duncan.
you, my lord. And you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
We have to have competition to choose our sentinel.
Get crumpin' with Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, you're gonna have to think of something better than that.
I need to name a
Alright.
sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to
Duncan's
me.
got the donuts.
I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure.
I hate you.
I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you.
The Foresters
You
run
pardon
on
me saying
Duncan.
so.
Spaghetto.
Your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't
Spaghetti.
made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you
Ding,
declare your
wing.
decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
I love
Very
that
good.
tagline.
trust your
Foresters
judgment,
run
my
on
lord.
Duncan. Roy will destroy. It's true, he's a soldier. Fuck. Guys, you can't keep doing this to me. Alright, let's go back to the Maester. Let's make our decision.
My lord, are you
Dabbing
now ready
with
to name your
Duncan?
sentinel?
Duncan will fuck him. Wait, what?
Yes, Maester.
I
I'm
don't
ready.
think that's a
Very
good
well.
one.
I will convene the small council at once.
Alright, here's the small council. It consists of myself, Sir Royland, Duncan, the Maester, and our mother.
And the turkey
You may
baster.
sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
The choice
There
was
was
clear.
one man who stood above all others. Many thought
Gotta
either
get the
of you would make a
suspense.
fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Why can't you just make your mom the sentinel?
I can't believe you only got 2 choices. These can't be the best.
I can't click our mother. I can't do it. I can't click the Maester. Damn. Who is it, guys? Who is it? The suspense. It's killing us. You know what else is killing us? White Hills. We need to go to
Sir
war.
Royland de Gore, you will be my
Roy's
sentinel.
our boy. Roy's our boy.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
Roy's our
A
soy.
poor
God
choice,
damn
my
it.
lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a
Okay,
day's
so
ride
Duncan's
away.
a sword
We've
loser.
no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be.
Both are sore
knows what he's
losers,
capable
depending on
of?
who you pick.
We need to prepare for the
Wow.
worst.
We can
I knew
handle
our
Ramsay
choices were
Snow.
bad.
He doesn't scare me.
Ramsay Snow doesn't
The
scare me,
Boltons
Rave.
need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not
Are
coming
you
here to
afraid of Ramsay
negotiate.
Snow, Rave?
We must answer with the sword.
No.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
He's only
Quiet,
flayed
Tuttle.
people
You're not
and
the
tortured
Sentinel.
people.
I knew this would happen.
Kept them as
cannot be
pets.
trusted.
This is the
Killed
small
people for no
council,
good
is it
reason,
not?
not
Lord
thinking of
Ethan
what it
should
would
hear from
mean.
all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind
Yeah,
of
he
bickering?
did.
He just
Neither
kills
will
people,
I.
and then his father would yell at him, saying, "Why didn't you just keep him alive so we
The
could have him as a
Bolton sigil
hostage
is
and get
flayed man. Force is the
our-
only thing they
our-
understand. Put
our guys
every
back,
man who can
you
hold a
jerk."
spear or crossbow on the wall and make the bastard
He
fill
was
his
like,
boots.
"But I liked
Because
flaying
he's
the
a-
guy."
He would see the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
I have nothing to say.
You must make your opinion known.
Aw, fuck.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Damn two-party system, yeah. We will fight.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war.
Roy's our
forces
boy.
may not be in
Roy's
full
our
strength,
boy.
but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Our mother's backing us up, so
Forgive
now
us,
they'll
my
shut
lord.
up.
We are, of course, here to
Hate,
serve
fight,
you,
fight.
as we
Yeah,
served your
first
father.
order under the Roy system. Kill Duncan
Well
and
then,
his dog.
let's decide
Damn,
how we shall
dude.
set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Oh boy.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath.
Ramsay's
And when he
arrival.
enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
We gotta go with Roy.
Lord Ethan?
I will make Ramsay wait at
I
the
will
gate,
meet
'cause
him
that's
at the
not gonna
gate.
piss him off.
Very good, my lord.
Here
I
we
shall
go.
prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully
Wait, they're already
served
at
this
the
house
gate?
for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord.
Oh, nothing.
But you
Never
are
mind.
far too young to be the lord of this house.
Ooh,
You're likely to
Duncan.
get us all killed.
Get out.
Duncan just said I can't be Lord.
Approve, my lord.
Wow.
Duncan called us out.
Apologies, my son.
We can't
I had
run on
expected
Duncan
better of him.
anymore, guys. It
But
was
now
good
that it
thing
is
we went with
settled,
Roy, our
we know what we
boy.
must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord. Where your sentinel
Ethan-
Duncan's gonna be a whiny bitch.
Then perhaps we should adjourn.
Ethan Forrester
We have
and
to
Sir
prepare the
Royland.
house.
Name a more known duo. I'll wait. Okay.
There will always be
Name a
those
better
who question
duo.
your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Duncan's Donuts.
What about your brother?
Nope.
Asher.
He walked out.
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more,
Guess he got
he has the
dunked on.
will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled
Well, I guess he
himself.
won't be bringing any more
He
donuts
has
to
no
the small
desire to
council
rule.
meetings. No.
Asher
That is a
SpongeBob
great
and
loss.
Hitler, world's most famous
That is
duo.
his strength,
Damn,
too.
you're right, Spaghetto.
Do you remember
How
the
could I have
Miller's
forgotten?
How he tormented you.
SpongeBob and Hitler.
I wanted to
How could
intervene,
I?
but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that. But I don't need to be, do I?
Ethan
No,
being a kid, I don't need
but you
Asher.
need someone who
Fuck
is
you.
standing
I don't want him
beside
to
you.
be Lord. I'm gonna be Lord. Wah. Wah.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What
Ethan
this
is
family
officially
needs.
royalty.
Let me send
damn
Malcolm
it.
to Essos.
Keep Malcolm here. Fuck
Sorry,
you.
Mother,
We
but I
don't
can't
need
have Malcolm
Asher.
bring Asher back. He will not go to Essos. That is the final word. Do you hear me?
Wah. I'm Ethan. Wah.
I hear you, but this is a mistake.
Oh, now
I
our
wish you
mother's
trusted
doubting
me with
us.
this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Mira can't help. We've been over this. Hey, look, it's Mira.
Milady.
Oh boy.
You?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Lady. The
How
fedora
long
has
have you
been
been
tipped.
waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
So does that just cut the Asher portion out of the game? Maybe. Just maybe.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Ew.
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 Ew. And now we're just standing alone in a hallway. Great. Awesome. Good job, Mira. Scaring the royal guards, too. Great. Awesome.
To a brilliant start.
And that's it with Mira. I don't think there's anything more with that
Where the
for
bloody hell is Duncan?
this episode.
Good.
Fuck him if he's angry.
But it's okay, because we're meeting Ramsay
And
at the
without
gate now.
King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm
Ramses.
confident we've enough strength of our own.
Oh yeah, that went to that to show
Men
that
are ready
Mira
to
can't
act if
help.
needed.
We will prevail.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Times the faces remind me of Oblivion. I could see that, I guess.
Sort of.
Although maybe that's just more because of the medieval setting. It's Lord Whitehill and Ramsay Bolton.
Something wrong with your gate?
Or Ramsay Snow, not Bolton.
You know, if you had a second portcullis just to close behind them.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate.
That would have been
Shall we
brilliant.
help you?
Fuck you, Ramsay.
Now let me in.
No, we're not letting you in.
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here.
Ooh, that's a threat.
Wow.
Hey,
Thank you.
I didn't tell them to open up the gate yet. Rude. I wanted to be an ass to him more before I let him in.
Yeah, like, come on.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Scary.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough
North.
time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
And Ramsay just walks off without us. Bye, Ramsay. Damn.
Okay.
Quite the army
What is
you
he
have,
doing?
Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Oh, he's being sarcastic with us now. I don't think he's happy.
Again, why are we just letting him do all this?
Because he's Ramsay, he's Warden of the North, or his father is. So we have to, but we can be a jerk to him. That's the most we can get away with.
Lame.
And we can be a jerk to Lord Whitehill again, too.
Look at that.
Oh boy.
All Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Now he's being a jerk to our younger siblings.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say.
I'm a kid. I don't need to
only
kneel.
kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
Oh, you see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Fuck you, Lord Whitehill.
I don't care about your loyalty.
See, Ramsay doesn't even care
Crown,
about
however,
it.
wants what you
I made the right decision by
Whatever
being a
you've been
jerk.
Supplying the Starks for centuries.
Yeah.
Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered
Call me a
our
good
men.
little lord. Fuck
It
him.
was a Forrester squire who did it.
Yeah.
One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. You had me stand out in the
Ramsay's
wind
face
and
there
mock
is great.
So you could show
He's
off
a
your
Whitehill.
pathetic little army. That sort of insolence
Wow.
from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood?
And they're taking all of our
The
forest.
Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
What a
Do you
sad
want ironwood for the
example
next 5
of a
years,
house.
or the
Their,
next
their
50
banner is literally
generations?
just a barren hill.
The little lord does have a point.
Wow.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Oh. Now Ramsay's undermining us. Brave, what we do?
Fucking kick him.
You have
All
a
right,
man
let's
you
kick
trust?
him.
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Haha. Incest joke.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Can't
I
have her.
suppose you can stay.
Fuck you, Ramsay. Stand in my
Aren't
ground.
you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But
He made really good decisions, guys.
Far too much trouble.
Wait, what?
I made really good decisions.
My lord!
I knew you'd bend.
Uma.
So, he just
I
dies
think
in
we've
the
come
first
to an
chapter.
understanding.
He just dies in the first
Certainly
chapter.
feel better about all this.
That is incredible.
We're gonna need a new duo.
Foresters need to keep their end.
Ethan Roy 2017 has
Take
run
the
into
boy
a
as your
little bit
lord.
of a
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
road bump. We're having some trouble here.
Lovely meeting all.
Gonna have to find a new duo for
Do it again
2017.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
And the White Hills take little Ryan as hostage.
Do something!
Ethan? My son.
And there he goes. Ethan's dead. That's one less character already to play.
Wow.
But now we get to see next time. So that's definitely going to be the only episode we play tonight. Sorry, guys. But we'll do episode 2 next
Ethan
week.
sacrificed himself for us all. He
Uh,
saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
Ethan the Brave.
House needs a leader.
He should be called Ethan the retard.
I will lead this
Made
house.
stupid decisions.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it
We'll
without
do episode 2
flinching.
next week. We'll continue this. There's 6 episodes in total.
We do not stand alone.
But
There are those
we
who
stream
will
every night,
fight for us.
10 p.m. Eastern during the
Those who
week,
hold House Forrester
except Friday
above all other
and
lords.
Sunday. We
Those
do
who
Monday,
will not
Tuesday,
stop
Wednesday,
until Ethan is
Thursday,
avenged.
and oh no, I think
Until
Thursdays are
Ryan
gone
is
too for
home
now
again.
too. And
Our
Asher is
house
in the
will
game
not
for someone
Oh,
in
wait.
chat.
This
Ashley will
Thursday,
be ready.
Austin's got a stream.
Oh,
Nothing
this
comes without a
Thursday,
cause,
Austin's
maybe.
got a stream.
Or
Are you
it's
prepared
either
for what
this
might
Thursday or
happen?
next Thursday. I forgot which.
I don't remember. But either way, we'll keep up to date on Twitter. You guys will see, and in Discord. You guys will see it in Discord too. Don't forget to follow the Twitch channel, Twitter, YouTube, all down below. But before we end off, our choices: Episode 1, Iron from Ice. You and 65.8% stayed with Bowen. You and 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. You and 16.1% took Eric's fingers. You and 30.9% picked Royland as Sentinel. You and 49.9% met Ramsey at the gate. That's a 50%? Oh my god. Basically 50%. But there's a lot more that happens in this game. A lot of stuff. I think in this game I can actually skip credits, right? Nope, just kidding. Oh wait, no, I can. I can click. I did it, guys. You don't have to watch the credits. So yeah, I went through everything. Thank you guys for watching. Rave, you have anything you want to say?
You're silly.
Wow. Wow.
Go to
Wow.
bed.
Wow. 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 Well, thank you guys for watching. And as always, go to bed.
Go to bed.